Today I'm going to show you how to make an inversion question. It's really simple and there are just a few steps that you have to take and probably only 3 rules that you have to remember. So let's make this really easy. How to make an inversion question en français. There are 3 different types of questions. There's the est-ce que question. Est-ce que, or if you say it quickly, est-ce que, is probably something that you've heard several times up until this point. Est-ce que is commonly used in speaking. It's less used in writing. And it doesn't really mean anything. What you do is you put it at the beginning of the sentence, and everything that follows you know is going to be a question. Whatever follows is a question. So it's kind of like a question marker. So, est-ce que tu danses au concert? Do you dance at a concert? Then there's the intonation question. An intonation question is really just a statement that goes up at the end. So for instance, if you were to say tu danses au concert, that is a statement. But if you go up at the end and you say tu danses au concert, that indicates that it's a question. You frequently hear this even though it's not supposedly supposed to be 100% correct. Finally, there is the inversion question, and that's what we're going to talk about today, where basically you just invert the verb with the pronoun. Danses-tu au concert? Let's talk about how to make it. There are essentially 3 steps to success that are very simple. Number 1, find the verb. Number 2, find the pronoun. Now remember that your pronouns are je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. Those are your only pronouns, your personal pronouns. Finally, you just switch them and you have an inversion question. For example, nous parlons français is a statement. You find your verb, that's parlons, to speak. You find your pronoun, nous, and that's we, and then you simply switch them. Parlons-nous français becomes the question. It's as simple as that. Let's practice. Vous chantez bien, it's our statement. You sing well. Think, invert, chantez-vous bien? Tu finis tes devoirs. You're finishing your homework. Think, switch the verb and the pronoun. Finis-tu tes devoirs? Je nettoie ma chambre. Let's switch the verb and the pronoun. Nettoie-je ma chambre? Il joue au foot. Let's switch those two. Think. Joue-t-il au foot? Now, everything has exceptions, and French, of course, has lots of exceptions. But thankfully, with our inversion, we really don't have exceptions. We just have 2 additional rules that are really pretty simple to remember. You can't make a question with a proper name. You have to substitute the name with a pronoun. So if you have Marie, you can't say chante Marie. You have to figure out what would Marie be. Well, she's a girl. That means she would be elle, she. So Marie finit ses devoirs. In order for us to make this inversion question, we'd have to replace Marie with elle. Marie finit-elle ses devoirs? All inversion questions have to follow this rule. You can never invert with the proper name. There's also the 2-vowel rule. Remember, by this time in French, I'm sure you remember that they don't like sticking 2 vowels together. So we're going to have to insert something between the 2 vowels so that it has a more flowy kind of process to it. You put a T between the 2 vowels. Marie mange la glace. Again, we have to replace Marie with elle because we can't invert with a proper name. If we invert, then there are two vowels that touch. We have mange and we have elle, and we cannot have those two touching. So, what do? We put a T there. Marie mange-t-elle la glace? Or if you say it quickly, Marie mange-t-elle la glace? Sorry, we don't have the question mark, but you get the idea. Marie mange-t-elle la glace? You can hear how it flows much better. All right, let's practice. Tu parles arabe. There's my statement. Let's think. Invert. Parles-tu arabe? Marc et Jeanne jouent au foot. Watch out, we have two proper names here. What would we replace Marc et Jeanne with? If you said ILS, il, you're correct. Joue-t-il au foot? Marie chante au concert. Watch out, another proper name. Marie chante-t-elle au concert? Nous lavons la voiture. Think. Lavons-nous la voiture? I hope this makes inversion questions a little bit easier for you.